Welcome back to the Talking Ink, where books aren't just read, they're decoded for the life-changing lessons hidden inside. Today, we're diving into a book that will make you rethink your phone, your Netflix habits, your snacks, even your to-do list. It's Dopamine Nation, Finding Balance in the Age of Indulgence by Dr. Lembke, a psychiatrist who spent decades treating people trapped in cycles of overconsumption. This isn't just about drugs or alcohol. It's about why we can't stop refreshing Instagram, why that one cookie turns into 10, and why even small pleasures don't feel satisfying anymore. Dr. Lembke says the problem isn't just temptation. It's that we're wired for scarcity, but living in an age of abundance, and our brains can't keep up. If you've ever thought, I'll just watch one more episode, this is your wake-up call. Dr. Anna Lembke is a professor of psychiatry at Stanford and an internationally recognized expert on addiction medicine. She wrote Dopamine Nation after noticing something surprising in her clinic. Her patients came from every demographic, wealthy, poor, young, old, and they weren't just addicted to substances. They were hooked on shopping, social media, gaming, porn, and even romance novels. She realized we are all living in a dopamine-overloaded world where constant access to pleasure is slowly numbing our ability to feel joy at all. The core concept, the pleasure-pain balance. Think of your brain like a scale. Pleasure on one side, pain on the other. When you eat chocolate, win a video game, or scroll TikTok, dopamine tips the scale toward pleasure. But your brain wants balance, so gremlins hop on the pain side to level it out. Those gremlins don't stop there. They often tip you past balance into discomfort, craving, or restlessness. This is the opponent process theory in action. What goes up must come down. And if you keep chasing pleasure, your brain adapts. You need more to get the same high, while ordinary joys feel flat. That's tolerance. Push far enough, and you can enter a dopamine deficit state, a kind of emotional numbness known as anhedonia. Number 2, why we're all at risk. The biggest modern addiction risk, easy access plus high potency. Our smartphones act like modern hypodermic needles, delivering digital dopamine 24/7. Food is engineered with perfect ratios of sugar, fat, and salt. Streaming platforms and social media offer endless novelty with no stopping cues. Even countries with the most wealth and comfort are seeing more anxiety, more depression, and more chronic pain. As Lembke puts it, we're miserable because we're working so hard to avoid being miserable. Number 3, the downside of avoiding pain. Modern life trains us to dodge discomfort at all costs. Instead of boredom, we scroll. Instead of sadness, we shop. Instead of facing anxiety, we medicate. Lembke warns that this constant escape makes us less resilient and, ironically, more sensitive to pain. She also critiques the medical system's tendency to overprescribe feel-good pills, from antidepressants to opioids, which can backfire by increasing tolerance and dependence. 4. The Recovery Blueprint, Lessons of the Balance. Dr. Lembke borrows wisdom from addiction recovery communities to help anyone, addict or not, reclaim balance. Dopamine fasting. Abstain from your drug of choice for at least 30 days to let your brain reset. Expect withdrawal, irritability, cravings, boredom, but know that homeostasis and joy from simple pleasures will return. Self-binding. Don't rely on willpower. Create barriers between yourself and temptation. Physical. Unplug the TV, lock up sweets, delete apps. Time. Restrict use to certain hours. Category. Avoid entire types of triggers.
For example, no erotic content at all. The pursuit of pain. Introduce healthy discomfort, exercise, cold showers, fasting to trigger the body's natural dopamine release in a balanced way. Pain first, pleasure later, with fewer crashes. Radical honesty. Tell the truth about your behaviors, even when it's painful. Honesty breaks secrecy, deepens relationships, and replaces compulsive habits with connection. Pro-social shame. Learn from groups like AA. Healthy shame acknowledges mistakes, but pairs them with acceptance, empathy, and accountability. It strengthens belonging and responsibility without destroying self-worth. Lembke's stories aren't abstract. They're raw, sometimes shocking portraits of people whose lives spiral under dopamine's pull. They're extreme versions of something we all experience, the pull toward just one more. And the science is woven in so clearly that you can see your own brain chemistry at work. Pleasure and pain share the same brain pathways. Overindulge in one, and you invite the other. Easy access makes anything more addictive. True balance comes from embracing discomfort and building honesty and boundaries into daily life. The less we run from pain, the more we can enjoy life's simple, lasting pleasures. Dopamine Nation isn't about quitting joy. It's about reclaiming it. Dr. Lembke shows that the path to a more satisfying life isn't endless indulgence, but balance. Sometimes the most powerful high comes from turning off the noise, facing discomfort, and letting your brain reset. So, what's the one habit you'd give up for 30 days to see how your life changes? If this breakdown sparked something for you, hit like, share it with someone who's always online, and subscribe to The Talking Ink for more book deep dives every week. Until next time, stay curious, stay balanced, and keep turning pages.